Hello, welcome back to my channel. Long time no see. If you're one of my subscribers, I subscribed like 2 years ago, a year ago, even in the previous months because I guess that video was still relevant. And if you're watching this and you're back, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. This is actually the second time that I do this take because the first time I kept like wandering around, and I hope I don't do that in this take, but if so, then oh well, I'm just still gonna roll with it. So my goal today for this video is to answer why I stopped making YouTube videos, because I was doing so good back in 2018, and just for 2 videos, that's literally all I did. And I also want to update you guys on what my goals are and how I want to make you guys more involved and, you know, keep growing as a community, as a filmmaking community. So the first question, why did I stop making YouTube videos? Because just a little backstory, I made my first YouTube video 2018. It's been a little over 2 years, and that first video got 1,400 views, and you know, that was pretty good for being my first video. Some people only get 100, and 1,000, I was shocked. Like, I know when I made that video I was like, if it gets 50 views, that's all I want. Because like, imagine yourself, if you're talking in front of a crowd of 50 people, that's a lot of eyeballs. So you can imagine, I was super happy when I reached 1,000 views. That's a lot of people. And so then, you know, I continued, made a second video like the next week, 2 weeks after that, and that one reached 20,000 views, and it's currently sitting at 26,000 views. And like, I should have never stopped. I stopped. Why did I stop? So I stopped because during that time I filmed a wedding, and I also took pictures at that wedding. So I told myself that I was too busy editing that stuff, but the reality is I could have done it. I could have kept going, and like, honestly, I should have kept documenting, and that's actually what's transitioning me to now today. I want to document my journey. I'm not a full-time filmmaker yet, but that is the goal. So I want to take you guys along with me, and hopefully it inspires you and encourages you to do the same. And I'm sure you guys are familiar with Daniel Schiffer, and I just want to give you kind of an example of why I should have kept going. I know, like, when he started, he didn't have like a studio either. He wasn't like he didn't have everything. And me, during that time, I wanted to have everything. I wanted everything to look perfect. But honestly, as you could tell, it was not perfect. I was standing in front of the window, so there was like super harsh light behind me, and now I'm standing next to it, which makes it 100 times better. And like, you'd be surprised how much of a difference that makes. So back to Daniel Schiffer. He started in 2018, and he didn't stop. He kept making videos, he kept grinding, and look where he is at now today. He's at 1 million, and I'm not saying that could have been me. I'm pretty sure that still wouldn't have been me, but you know, just documenting that, and like, you could actually see his growth. Like, if you see one of his newest videos to his older videos, you can see that he's actually improved. And I think that's the bigger picture of it, to document, because it's pretty cool to look back and see how far you've come. And like, the other day, I was actually just like cleaning my files over in this quarantine. I came across one of these super cringy videos that I first made. It's so cringy, it's so bad. And I'm not saying I'm like a professional now, but I have noticed some growth. And like, you know, when you're creating, you kind of don't see the growth, but trust me, it's there. Okay, so what are my goals for this channel? So I want to grow a community where you guys can ask me questions, and I want to answer you guys, and I want to help you guys, and I want to encourage you guys to create, to document, and like, don't let anybody put you down. You know, like, this is your legacy. So I encourage you all to document your journey. Doesn't matter if it's with your phone, iPhone, iPad, GoPro, any camera, just document, because it's so cool to see the growth, and it's just gonna keep pushing you to keep doing better and better. And so that's my goal with this channel. So over the years, I've actually accumulated some gear that I don't want, or I thought that I needed, but I ended up never needing. So I would like to be doing like giveaways. For example, I have the Zion Crane gimbal, the first version. I don't want that anymore. I want to upgrade to something better. So I was thinking, like, do I just throw it away? Because I feel like nobody would buy it. but I feel like it'd just be better to give it to one of you guys, and maybe it will inspire you guys to create more and document more. So why am I getting back into YouTube after not uploading for 2 years? Well, I don't want to have that regret. I feel like I could have gone somewhere in 2018 if I would have kept going, but obviously that didn't happen, and so here I am now. I don't want to have that regret again, especially since we are in quarantine because this huge virus is going around. So I feel like it's the perfect opportunity. I have the time, and I actually switched to Final Cut during this quarantine because I saw that they were offering a 90-day trial. So I said, why not? Let's give it a try. So far, I'm liking it, but obviously it's gonna take a while to get used to it, but I want to get used to it because Premiere crashes all the time, and like so far my experience with Final Cut has been pretty good. Like I like how how you can organize the media in there. It's so much smarter than Premiere Pro, but that's not the point of this video. But I wanted to throw it out just so I could give you my thoughts later on if I liked it or not, or if I'm switching back to Premiere and that stuff. A couple weeks ago, I was scrolling through my email and I saw that somebody left a comment in one of my older videos, and it said, "Continue, please." So I carried on, went to my channel, and was looking at the comments, and people were saying that they found the video helpful, which I'm pretty surprised because I feel like I'm not a person that's good at explaining things, but people found it informative, and not only informative, but they found it entertaining. So I felt like that was a good combo, and that's why I'm here today. I want to keep producing videos for you guys. I want to build a community. I want to do live streams, giveaways like I mentioned, and I just want this channel to be something authentic. So like I mentioned, I am a wedding filmmaker, and like I plan to make like beginner kind of video tutorials, like camera settings, and that's really just kind of for my benefit in a way, but I feel like I might as well share it with the world. Maybe they can find it useful. So I want to train like to have a second shooter, so I want to teach him how to use the camera properly. But the bigger picture is really just for me to document my journey. Previous to the quarantine and everything going on, I was working as a full-time cashier, and then, you know, my goal for this year was to become a full-time filmmaker. But I said to myself, well, my weddings aren't gonna start till May and June, so I might as well just keep working until then. Like if I felt that I couldn't take on to both, then I would just quit my my cashiering job. But obviously that didn't happen, and you know, who knows where things are gonna go. Most of my weddings are still on, but we'll see what happens later on in the future. I want to be fully transparent and document that journey because I do want to be full-time eventually, and I want to take you guys along with me, and hopefully it'll inspire some of you guys. So I told myself, if I book at least 15 weddings, I'll be making as much as my cashiering job. And what would I rather do? Obviously full-time filmmaking, right? And so back in December, I only had 5 weddings. I'm like, it's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna be able to quit my my day job. But then in January, bookings started coming through, and I hit that 15 booking mark. And to break it down even further, I only made $21,000 as a cashier. And as of yesterday, somebody booked my highest package, which nobody has ever done. So I'm pretty shocked about that. It's pretty cool that people are finding the value behind wedding video, because some people are super hesitant, like, do I need wedding video? Like, I just need a photographer. But no, you need both. You need both. Aside from that, I really want to show you guys this little setup that I have going on, because it's not much, and I hope it encourages you guys to do something similar. And if you guys do some kind of vlog or something like this that I'm doing, I love to hear from it. I want to see those videos and, you know, give each other feedback and support each other and elevate the industry. All right, so let me show you guys what I'm working with. So I've got a lavalier microphone right here, hiding in there. Yep. Behind me I have an LED light with a color gel on top, and then I just think it creates some nice separation with my skin tone and the blue, like going for a teal and orange, but I'm kind of pale. So let me show you kind of what this little setup looks like. It's not much, seriously. This is the window that I was previously working with in my other videos where it looked horrible. So yeah, just stand next to the window, not in front of it. This is the LED light I was talking about, and it just kind of reflects some blue on the wall. I had my camera on top of this monopod. I was standing like right about here. So there's actually a video comment that I wanted to read out loud. Let me go find it. Charles Nagel Jr. He said, "Keep it up, still watching you." And that was a year ago, so this is a long shot. But Charles, if you're still watching this, please comment down below. I love to say hi, I love to talk to you. Other than that, that's gonna be it for me. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. So how did I do? Is it better than my first one? Because my first one really sucked. I was looking everywhere, and I was here too. Yeah, I can't rap. Deuces.